Hello everyone, I'm Li-Cheng from National Tsinghua University in Taiwan. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about my design, cAMpanion, an ambient light box connecting humans to pet dogs, which is collaborated with my professor Pei-Yi. Start from the motivation. Pet dogs play an important role in humans' life and provide owner emotional support nowadays. However, owner feels lonely or anxious when separating from their dogs. There are several approaches to solve this problem, such as pet camera, remote chat system, or wearable tracker. But this approach have their limitations. Take remote chat system for example. Because it is difficult for dogs to understand and respond to verbal cues from the system, it may make them feel confused or even anxious. We reviewed some designs and found that ambient display is often used to design for mediating the sense of connectedness between distant families or couples, but it is rarely used in design for owners and their pet dogs. So our goal is to design an ambient display system that enhances connectedness of remote owners to their pet dogs. Next is related work. In previous work, researchers have proposed some design for facilitating human-pet bonding. For example, pet camera for monitoring the dogs through mobile phone, wearable tracker to know dogs' health condition, or providing playful interaction such as treat tossing. And next is ambient display. There are 5 characteristics of ambient display proposed by Postman and Statsko. Ambient display present important but not critical information, help people move between the periphery to the focus of attention, focus on tangible, provide subtle change to reflect updates in information, and ambient display also have to be aesthetically pleasing. Ambient display provides a non-intrusive and permanent connection between loved ones, generating a sense of community by sharing awareness. So, it is often used in designing for mediating connectedness in distant families or couples. For example, digital family portrait designed by Rowan displays elderly activity level by a photo frame to increase the sense of connectedness of users. Built on this prior work, we propose our design, cAMpanion. cAMpanion includes 2 parts. At dog side, it contains a set of sensors to collect the current status and location of dogs. At owner side, we use Lightbox as a medium to display dogs' current activities. Once the sensor receives data, they will transmit the data to the Lightbox through ThinkSpeak, and the Lightbox will display a particular color according to the dog status in real time. There are 3 sensors at dog side to detect different activities of dogs. The first one is force sensor placed under the dog's head to detect sleeping behavior. The second is IR sensor for detecting whether the dog is in its frequently staying area. And the last one is going out button for other family members to press it before they walk the dog. As for the Lightbox at owner side, there are 3 icons to indicate the behaviors of dogs and present different colors based on the data from the sensors. Blue indicates the dog is sleeping, green indicates the dog is in frequently staying area, red indicates other family members is walking the dog, and white is a default color if the dog isn't in these 3 status. To create a sense of co-presence, the Lightbox also includes a breathing light feature. When the user's hand reaches the IR sensor above a Lightbox, the Lightbox will present the effect of breathing light to simulate the breathing of a pet dog by manipulating the dimming frequency of light. After building prototype, we conduct a pilot study using our prototype with 3 dog owners who currently live away from their dogs. The study has 2 parts. First, we installed the sensor at dog side to see whether any issue may arise during the sensor deployment. Second, we showed owners the ambient Lightbox to gather feedback by semi-structured interview. In trial installation session, all sensors detect the dog's behaviors correctly, and the data was sent to ThinkSpeak without problem. But the distance between sockets and the sensor has to be considered, and also need to choose the sensor based on dog's living habits. And what do owners react to our Lightbox? Participants react positively toward the light color. They also think that icons provide useful contextual information for them to perceive the meaning of the light color more quickly. However, they think the brightness of the light is too high, and the size of the Lightbox can be smaller. In the future, we will iterate the design of cAMpanion, deploy it in the field to capture participants' reaction in a real-life context, and examine to what extent cAMpanion can enhance the connectedness of distant owners to their pet dogs over time. Thanks for listening. If you have any comments, scan the QR code to let me know. Thank you.